A court order in a Georgia legal challenge brought by former Trump legal advisor Sidney Powell and conservative attorney Lin Wood could significantly and materially interfere with preparations for the state's January 5 runoff election in 2 counties, Georgia officials said in a court filing late Thursday, potentially making voting more difficult for some voters in the Democratic-leaning Atlanta suburbs if the order is allowed to stand. The continued threat of enforcement of the temporary restraining order would rule out, or at least make extremely difficult, any chance of readiness for early voting on December 14 and Election Day voting, in Cobb and Gwinnett counties, the court filing notes. The harm to the counties, Georgia voters, and the state election process itself cannot be overstated. Powell's lawsuits have been plagued by a litany of errors, ranging from minor typos to major mistakes like naming officials as plaintiffs who never actually agreed to sign on to the lawsuit. The attorney made another notable blunder in a court filing Friday in the Georgia case, which has been appealed to the 11th Circuit, as Powell and Wood accidentally claimed that Dominion machines flipped votes from Joe Biden to Donald Trump. The mistake undermines their argument that Biden's win was unlawful by alleging it was actually Trump that gained fraudulent votes. Powell and Wood's Georgia lawsuit, which is part of a broader legal effort by the Trump campaign and its GOP allies to contest Biden's victory, has been a source of contention even among Republicans ahead of the Georgia runoff. The Trump campaign distanced itself from Powell after the attorney started pushing the Dominion voting conspiracy theory, and the campaign and other Trump-aligned Republicans blasted the conservative attorneys for recently telling supporters they should boycott the Georgia runoff because of the alleged fraud. "I don't know who this clown is, but anyone saying America would be better off with Chuck Schumer as majority leader is trying to mislead the people of Georgia," Senator Ted Cruz, R. Texas, said on Twitter in response to a video of Wood telling supporters not to vote. The Trump allies' accusations of widespread voter fraud in Georgia and issues with Dominion voting machines have been debunked, including by the state's Republican officials, and there is no evidence to support their claims. Judge freezes voting machines in 3 Georgia counties. Politico, Trump campaign burns pro-Trump attorney telling Trump voters to boycott Georgia runoff. Forbes, Trump's allies can't decide whether to boycott Georgia's runoff elections. Forbes, Georgia GOP officials slam election conspiracy theories, exploiting the emotions of Trump supporters. Forbes, pro-Trump legal crusade peppered with bizarre blunders. Politico.